Hello everybody, MD Polo here. Thank you for joining me. Today I bring you a video. It's going to be more of a first look at the Springfield Hellcat Pro. This just came out not too long ago, and no matter how hard I tried to reach out to Springfield and see if I could get a test gun, none of my emails or phone calls have been answered. I've tried to reach them through social media, through LinkedIn, and I guess I should take it personally, but they originally sent me a Hellcat when the Hellcat first came out, and my channel was a lot smaller, and they sent me a Hellcat right away, and my videos with the Hellcat have done relatively well for my channel, for the size of my channel, and I was very honest about it, and maybe that's what they didn't like. So I didn't get a test gun, so I had to wait until my local gun shop got one, and here it is. This is not my gun, so just so you know, and for the FCC and whoever else takes a look at those things, this is not mine. This belongs to what used to be my home away from home, Point Blank. And they have changed their corporate name to Range USA. The reasons why they did that, I don't know. But I'm not filming in my location. I'm filming at Range USA. So if you hear any shooting in the background, what do they call it? Freedom seeds being sent down range. That's why. So I apologize for that. And also the lighting is not the best here. So please bear with that. So that out of the way. Oh, one more thing, because we are in the age of censorship, is YouTube. This gun is 100% factory stock. It is exactly as it came from the factory, and it has not been modified in any way, shape, or form. So 2 minutes of explanations and disclaimers. What is the Hellcat Pro? Well, it's basically a Hellcat on steroids. It's just a little bit bigger than the regular Hellcat, and it's got 6.6 inches from tip to tail. It's got 4.8 inches in height, and it's got 1 inch in width. And I think that's what makes it interesting in this category. Starting at the top, you're going to find the same U-notch sights as you're going to find on the original Hellcat. If you're a fan of this, I think it works very well. On my Hellcat, I actually took a marker and blacked this out, so I would have a black rear with the with a night sight up front. Nice thing about this is it comes optics ready, and you retain the rear sight, so that's nice. Another thing we're going to do a little bit, camera's just not liking the lighting here. Another thing we're going to do at the end of the video is I'm going to compare it for size with something else in the market, some popular guns, and one that is not so popular, but it should be. We're going to take a look at it versus the Glock 48 versus the Sig P365xl, and with the Arex Delta Gen 2. Why? Because they're about the same size. All of them are slim guns, and except for the P365xl, the other two can have 15-round capacity. Well, actually, all three of them can, but with aftermarket mags. So you've got the same finish as you do on the regular Hellcat. You've got the adaptive grip technology, or grip texture, that they had on the original Hellcat as well. And the nice thing is that it carries up into the different areas of the grip where you might need it. And yes, this pistol has been safety checked, so no problems there. This is the Gen 3 trigger, and do I feel really a difference with a Gen 2? A little bit. It's not a completely flat trigger, but the safety ding is here, as the military arms channel calls it. It really does disappear flat into the trigger shoe. And then you come here, there's your take-up, and then from there, a little bit more travel, and a very, very crisp break. And your reset is there. Audible, tactile. I enjoy it. It's a nice trigger. And the claim to fame here is going to be the 15-round mag. So you get two of these, two 15-round metal mags. They seem to be very nicely done. And now you got 15 plus 1 capacity, 1 inch thick, Hellcat. You got a 2-slot pick rail up front, hang your lights, lasers, whatever you want to hang up there. So overall, it's a good package. It is much more comfortable in the hand for me than the original Hellcat. The only thing is that with the original Hellcat, and I said that in my video, is my knuckle, and I only have medium-sized hands, and it's not like I have huge hands. There's just something about the way the grip pushes my hand forward, which is a good thing up high, but it really hits my knuckle right here to the point that it's uncomfortable. I probably could train around that. I'm sure I could. I just haven't spent the time trying to do so. So now my next question to you is going to be, do you think, I'm not sure if this is going to be worth spending my money. It's, let me see here. The MSRP on it is, let me look it up. Give me 1 second. I should have memorized this before. The MSRP is at $634. Locally at Range USA, it's selling for $619, and I'm sure this one will be gone today. So I'm not sure if I'm at the point where I would like to spend my money on this and test it to see if there's anything different or if I like it better than the original Hellcat. But I don't know. Maybe Springfield will send me one and I can do a full review, full test on it. But very nice. It's got a 3.7-inch hammer forged barrel. Nice serrations, just like the original Hellcat, that carry over to the top of the optics plate. The mag release, as you can see here, is reversible, just like in the original Hellcat. On the top, you've got a loaded chamber indicator. I'm not a real fan of the loaded chamber indicators up top when you've got a mounted optic right here. It's just an exit point, a chimney for all of that debris, gases, and any other garbage to fly into your optic. But that's where they put it, and it's better to have it than not to have it. So overall, it's just a little bit bigger Hellcat. Same old melanite finish on both the barrel and on the slide. So very nice. It is a nice gun. They did a good job on it. So let's compare it to a couple of other pistols. And by the way, all of them have been safety checked, and all of them are as they were purchased from the manufacturer. Yes, even the Glock that I'm going to show you. So this is the Glock 48, and this is a custom Glock 48 by ZR Tactical Solutions. And recently I posted a video of this. And like I said, all of them have been safety checked. So size-wise, this is a 10-round capacity on the Glock 48, but with a Shield Arms mag, you're at 15. So even though it's not factory comparable to the Hellcat, I can get 15 plus 1 in this, just like that. And size-wise, just so you can tell here it is. And I don't have my glasses on, so I hope it's in focus. I think that's a little bit better. So trying to get them as close as I can. You can see the Hellcat is a little bit smaller than the Glock 48 and about the same thickness. And just ignore the red dot for now. Let me see what I can do as far as side comparison. So there you go. There. And about the same at the grip. So the Hellcat's a little bit shorter than the Glock 48. And now we're going to bring in the Sig P365xl, and this is, as you can tell, perfectly safe. Mag is empty. And now we're going to take a look at the size with this. This is always challenging to do around the tripod, but you can see that it is almost identical. Play it with the focus. There you go. Almost identical in size to the P365xl. Also in length, just the angle of the grip cutout. Sorry about that bright spot. You can see the different in angles. 12 plus 1, 15 plus 1. If you put the 15 round mag in this one, you're going to stick a lot further down. As far as width, you're talking about the same thing. They're both the same width. So I think that one, the Hellcat, one-ups the P365xl. And the last comp that I have here, and I thought this would be an interesting one, is this is the Arex Delta Gen 2. It's clear. Now this one, I don't have the mag in it because I only have here the +2. And with the +2 extension, it just makes it too big for the comp. But the bottoms of the grips should be very similar on a 15 plus 1. Both of them are 15 plus 1. And let me see what I can do here. So that's pretty close. Focus catch up. So the difference between the Arex, which is at the bottom, and the new Hellcat Pro on top, is going to be nearly the same as it was between the Hellcat Pro and the Glock 48. And now if you flip them to the sides, the Delta at the bottom, try to line them up the best that I can. So that gives you a difference in length. And let's see if I can do the grips. So you can see the grip is pretty much identical. Both of them 15 plus 1. So that's a very good comp there between the Delta, Arex Delta, and the new Hellcat. So I thought that would give you a good visual. So what do I think so far, just looking at it at the same time you're looking at it? I think Springfield has a very good idea here. I would love to shoot one, spend a little bit more time with it. I also would like to know, because I don't have one here, I should have brought it with me, knowing that I was going to film this. I do have a Hellcat holster at home, and what I don't know is whether, maybe you can put it down in the comment section, do you know if the Hellcat, the original Hellcat holster, will fit the Hellcat Pro? I don't know, but if you know, please let me know. That's too many no. Hellcat Pro. Favorable first impression. I like the size, I like the weight. It feels decent in the hand. Maybe I can train around that or shave it down a little bit. Like the trigger. So far I like it. Just the first impression, nothing else. I would like to know, what do you think of the Hellcat Pro? Have you had an opportunity to play with it? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? Look forward to that. And please do remember that I upload videos every Wednesday morning. Every Friday morning, and when I can on Wednesday mornings as well. I'd like to thank very much Range USA, that used to be Point Blank, for letting me borrow this Hellcat Pro for this first look. And please remember that I upload videos every Friday morning, as I just said. I'm having a brain fart. And I'm very active on Instagram. There you can see what's coming down the channel way before it hits YouTube. And until the next time, thank you, and God bless.